Today, my cat Tomby is listening my story. Right, Tomby? Right, Tomby? Tomby, Tomby, Tomby. Tomby, Tomby, Tomby. Okay, what are we reading today, Tomby? What are we reading today? Liang and the magic paintbrush. This is one of Tomby's favorite stories, right, Tomby? Long ago in China, a boy named Liang learned money. I will start from the beginning. Long ago in China, a boy named Liang earned money gathering firewood and cutting reeds. His one wish was to paint, but he couldn't afford to buy a brush. You see Liang here. Sometimes I make mistakes reading these books, but I try not to stop and restart my recording because we know, right, Tomby? Everyone makes mistakes and we learn from them. So I start from beginning, and the second time I read this, I read it completely fine. Right, Tommy? Yes, Tommy. So, one day, he passed an art school and went in. I want so much to paint, he said. Please, will you teach me? What? The teacher glared at him. A beggar wants to paint. He drove Liang away. Oh, that's not kind. And that's not nice. Teachers should not behave like that, right? But Liang couldn't keep his fingers still. When he went to gather firewood, he drew birds in the sand with a twig. Oh, such nice drawings, huh? He is very talented. When he went to the river to cut reeds, he drew fish on the rocks with drops of water. Wow, such a big talent. One night, as he slept, an old man appeared on a phoenix and placed a brush in Liang's hand. It is a magic paintbrush. Use it carefully, the old man said and flew away. I'm making mistakes, Tommy, reading this book because you're so cute and you're distracting me with your cuteness, huh? Okay, let's do. Liang jumped for joy. Thank you so much, he called after the old man. Immediately, Liang began to paint. He painted deer. As he finished, he saw that the deer came to life. It was really magic paintbrush. It really was. I will paint things for my poor friends, he thought, and he painted toy birds, horses, lanterns, and balls for the children. Wow, he has such a beautiful heart, such a compassionate heart. And for their parents, things to cook with, furniture for the house, and tools for the field. Then he went to the market. place and set up a table among the other merchants, and he made pictures of birds to sell. To make sure the birds didn't come to life, he left something out. One day, a man asked for a picture of a crane. Liang gave it only one eye, but by accident, one drop of ink fell where the second eye should have been, and the crane flew away. Now everyone knew about Liang's magic brush, including the greedy emperor. He went out with all his soldiers to take the brush away from Liang. Oh no. But Liang refused to give up. The emperor ordered him bound and brought to the palace. He's not giving the paintbrush up. There, the emperor ordered Liang to paint a dragon, but Liang painted a toad instead. The emperor then ordered him to paint a phoenix. He painted a rooster instead. Furious, the emperor seized the brush and ordered Liang imprisoned. The greedy emperor then sat down to paint mountains of gold, but they turned into rocks and rolled off the table. The emperor tried again. He painted a large tree, but what do you think happened? It turned into an enormous python which nearly bit the emperor's head off. Oh my God, he's not supposed to use that paintbrush. Liang knew the brush would lose its magic in the emperor's hands. He thought of a plan, and he sent word to the emperor saying that in exchange for his freedom, he would paint whatever the emperor wished. The emperor accepted. Paint me the sea, the emperor ordered. Liang drew a sea. Where are the fish? The emperor asked. Liang drew and drew, and soon a sea full of fish were swimming about. So long as we have a sea, said the emperor, let us have a boat. Liang painted a boat, which was soon bobbing about on the water. Delighted, the emperor called the royal family to come and join him on the boat. Get us some wind so we can move, cried the emperor happily. Liang painted wind, and the boat began to rock. More wind, the emperor cried. Liang drew more wind and more. Soon waves were splashing and crashing over the deck. Enough, the emperor cried, but Liang wouldn't listen. He drew so much wind, the boat keeled over and broke into a million pieces. The emperor and the royal family sank to the bottom of the sea. The story of Liang and his magic paintbrush spread far and wide. But what became of Liang? Nobody knows. Some say that he went back to his own village. Others say that he roamed the earth painting for the poor wherever he went. If you have power, friends, you help the people who needs help, right? And Another big lesson. Do you remember this? The teacher telling him, a beggar wants to paint. He yelled at him and he devalued him, saying, a beggar wants to paint? He wasn't even aware of his talent, right? So don't let anyone describe you. Did Liang give up? No, he didn't. You should not either. Thank you for listening. And Tombi is here. Thank you, Tombi, for listening.